Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Oh my
kids.
gosh, the chat just jumped so crazy. There was literally like 3 chats in it, and now it just bumped to like having so many. That's so crazy.
It's like boom.
Yeah. We've went live and they're all here. So what's up, everybody? Ready to talk about Wanda? Because okay. Ange expressed to me recently how much she loves Wanda. She's become very attached to Wanda.
Yes.
And I myself am a huge Scarlet Witch Wanda Maximoff fan. And so, I talked to Ange earlier, and we thought it would be a great idea to talk about Wanda. Now, I'm not going to really be talking about Wanda Maximoff comic book version because that's not really what we're taking in regarding what she is in the MCU. So we're going to be really focusing on Wanda that we are getting from Marvel's MCU. So the Wanda we meet in Age of Ultron and then forth. So
Yes.
I'm going to get to the chat super quick. Hello, everybody. Chris was first said, talk about Wanda. You mean the awesome, terrifying, coolest, really scary, and together completely unhinged member of the MCU. Run, everybody. Sure. And I
Is she all those things?
that's a really accurate, a description of probably how Hayward feels about her. So,
Yeah.
we could talk about we're going to kind of talk about her as a whole, and then I'm gonna kind of go in order of how we meet her, all that kind of stuff, and then get to WandaVision towards the end of the stream, because that's what we're really focused on right now.
Right.
Last fall we were so focused on Mandalorian, and now we are focused on WandaVision. So.
That's right.
And then next month we'll be focused on Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I hope I like it as much. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I think it's going to be a little bit more fighting, so I'm not sure how much you're going to like it.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to get a lot of comedy from that. So
Okay.
I think you'll like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Bucky and Sam are a very good comedic duo, and I think that's going to be really good.
Okay.
So then we had Garrett. What's up? Matt. Hello. Dad said, who is Wanda and why are we talking about her? Because she is awesome.
Yes.
Mike Wheeler, what's up? Captain Akron. Hello. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Yes, I took a little bit of time starting the stream. I was talking to Ange. Tina McNeil, hello. Dad said, why is Wanda? Glenn, hello. Is Wanda some sort of food item? LOL. I watched the trailer, by the way, of Wanda.
Trailer and that's it?
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
And I think I saw Christine Hickman here, too.
You did.
Hello. Welcome in. Isaac, hello. Welcome in.
Yes.
All right. I took a lot of notes when I was supposed to be in class earlier.
Of course you did.
Supposed to be in class, I was taking notes. Lisa, hello, welcome in. So I thought it would be a great time to just sit with my wonderful friend Ange, who is drinking out of a J mug. So she stole Jeff's mug. We have those.
He doesn't drink anything out of a mug. So
we have the T, B, and M.
Oh, do you? I love these mugs.
Billy Mackenzie.
Nice.
I gotta get Matt one with a T.
Yes.
Because his name isn't actually Matt. So Lisa said, hey, chat, making dinner, but listening in. Just wonderful to have you here. I was doing that with Jeff and Ange's stream earlier today, which was great. I was in my theory class, silently watching the stream.
I appreciate that.
So, yeah, let's get into. Okay, so like I said, I wrote a lot of notes. So I just wanted to mention the comic aspect of her really quick. We can get that out of the way. So she doesn't actually exist in the X-Men. Like she's more of an X-Men character. She's still Marvel overall because X-Men is technically Marvel, but not in our MCU. Didn't know we were using our made up names. I'm Spider Dad. Oh gosh. So in the comics, she is a mutant regarding X-Men. She is the daughter of Magneto. I forgot his name. I always want to say a different name in my head.
Okay.
I've been hearing people talk about Mephisto so much. I almost
Yeah,
said Mephisto. It's
me
not.
too.
So she is the daughter of Magneto and the sister of Quicksilver in the comics. She doesn't exist in the X-Men movies.
Okay.
So if you've ever watched the X-Men movies, where Evan Peters plays Peter, whatever they call him, Quicksilver, she doesn't exist in those movies. So that's why they were able to have Wanda in the MCU.
Okay.
Hi, Annie. Welcome in. So she was born in Sokovia, which is why we have a thick Sokovian accent when we first meet her in Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
But Age of Ultron isn't actually the first time we ever see Wanda. We actually see her in the end credit scene of not Falcon, at the end of Captain America Winter Soldier.
Oh, we do?
Yep. So the end credit scene of that is where we first see Pietro and Wanda.
Oh, why did I not know that? Or maybe I did.
I think we've mentioned it before. You probably just forgot about it.
Okay.
So she has this Sokovian accent that was like really thick when we first met her, and it's kind of died off a little bit the more we've gotten to know her. And by the time we got to Infinity War and Endgame, it was not even there. It kind of annoyed me because I really do love her accent.
Uh-huh.
I was a little aggravated it wasn't there. But when she, in WandaVision, when she isn't in the Hex, she does have the accent.
Yeah, it came back.
Yeah. So I love her accent. I wish there was more of it regarding what she's in, because I think her accent's so cool. Everybody's just talking about Jesus, and Jesus isn't even here. So I'm so confused.
I know.
Everyone's just mentioning Jesus.
Jesus isn't even here.
So, sorry, I had to put my glasses up to look at my computer. So, like I said, she doesn't exist in the X-Men movies. She's in the comics. She's not really, she's kind of like Loki in a sense, where she is a villain and a hero at the same time.
Right.
It really depends on what comic you're reading, where you're seeing her. She's a villain more in the comics that I've seen, but it looks like we might be headed a little bit in that direction regarding the movies.
Right.
Oh, well, she started off in the movies in Age of Ultron as a villain. She
did.
Initially, I wrote this down. She was initially versus the Avengers. They were on the side of Ultron.
Yeah, she was like getting in their heads and stuff. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, we have such a grasp of what she is now. It's so weird looking back at Age of Ultron and seeing such a different version of her.
Yes, I agree.
So, I wrote that. So when we first meet them in Age of Ultron, they explained that their parents were killed, and they were nearly killed by Stark Industry bombs, which created a hatred for Tony Stark through that.
Okay.
Hi, Movie Mania Nick. Hi, Disinfinity. Welcome in. Like, everybody's creating little tunes for each other. Oh, gosh. Oh. They were nearly killed by a Stark Industries bomb. And I think they said that they were they were trapped for like 3 days, I think they said. I can't remember exactly how long.
Yeah.
But so just from the bat, just straight off, Wanda has such trauma regarding the beginning of how she got her powers, because they were taken as sorry, Kenzie J's also. No, I love the little things. So Hydra takes them in as test subjects, and they are some of the only people, I think the only 2 people who actually survived these tests, because there were others that didn't. They were given their powers by the Mind Stone, which was, if something I often forget, was in Loki's scepter. in Avengers. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I totally forget that that's the Mind Stone.
Wait,
Because
doesn't Vision have the Mind Stone?
that was in the first Avengers movie when Loki came to Earth with the scepter. That's when all of the Avengers first kind of met each other.
Yeah.
That's the Mind Stone in Loki's scepter.
Okay. Okay.
I always mess it up because his scepter is blue. The Mind
The
Stone
Mind
is
Stone.
yellow.
Yes. Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah, I that's what really confused me. Did not understand that. But they used Loki's scepter, the Mind Stone, to give Wanda and Pietro their powers.
Okay.
And I just find it really interesting that they're so random in the powers that they're given, though.
It
Like,
is.
he gets super speed.
Yeah.
And I actually wrote down specifically what her powers are.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
She
because that to me is confusing.
Her abilities are to harness magic, which is why she is called the Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
She can harness magic using telekinesis, telepathy, energy, manipulation, and projection.
Hmm.
So the whole thing with telepathy is the whole thing with like making people see things, making people hallucinate in different realities.
Okay.
And, you know, one of the things that, you know, really makes you Kenzie, it's like Kenzie wrote the MCU. Loki is connected to Wanda in a way.
Well, I have a theory.
My Loki shirt.
I said something about a theory with that, but I don't know if we want to talk about it today or we can talk about it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it at some point. Dad said he gets super speed. She got a whole lot more. Oh, and she can fly. Yeah. What's that about? I don't know. I feel like
You can almost be Thanos, right?
well, I did right. I'm going to mention that later on. I feel like Pietro got the butt end of the stick.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
All he got was super speed.
Yes. Although that would be cool too.
Candy Tank, what's up? Yes, I will always find ways to mention Loki. I'm wearing my Loki shirt, so. So, you know, she has this way of with telekinesis, this red type of, I don't know what you would call it, energy, smoke, dust. I really don't know what you can describe the light that
she does in her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm also going to mention the whole thing with her, the way that she actually moves, because that is very specific to Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay.
Dennis, what's up? Wanda sounds a lot like the movie Sky High. Yeah, hex magic. So Elizabeth Olsen found a way to, let me read it. She found a way to control isolated parts of her fingers to move them very particularly to make it look more magical.
Yeah.
So that's why when you see her using her powers, it's so meticulous and graceful. And I think it's so cool.
It is. Yeah, I agree.
Hi, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
So I think Elizabeth Olsen, I mentioned this to Ange earlier. She's a huge, like, she's read a lot of the comics. And she's mentioned in interviews about the comics.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. I think it's really important for an actor to be educated on their characters like that. And I think it's really great that she did that.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, she really took her role seriously.
Yeah, and I just think she's so amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't realize she was the sister of, you know, Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yeah.
But now when I think about it, I'm like, well, she does kind of look like them. So
yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I never watched Full House, but I do know about the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
And I never really made that connection till I think it was during Infinity War when I made that.
Okay.
Discovery. Oh, Elizabeth Olsen's here.
She is.
Welcome in.
Yes, we're talking about you.
So, Annie said, my mind was blown when my husband pointed out that she's Elizabeth Olsen. I was obsessed with her sisters when I was younger.
Oh, see?
Mhm.
Yeah, she does look like them. It's just like in the face a little bit. Like, I don't know if her hair is naturally red because the twins, are like a reddish color, or that's just she colors it for the.
Mhm.
But yeah, they have like the blondish brown hair. So yeah.
Yeah. I was too young for Full House. I never watched that when I was younger. So, but I am aware of the Olsen twins. So I just
Hmm.
never really made that connection until a few years ago.
Hmm.
So during Age of Ultron, we are greeted with the Maximoff twins as villains until Wanda sees in Ultron, like she is able to. I think it was something about. It's been so long since I watched Age of Ultron, which is sad because it's one of my favorite movies. Um, she sees that Ultron's actual plan is human extinction, and they end up changing sides and they join the Avengers.
Yes.
What to make Kenzie upset? Tell her she looks like her dad. I already know I look like my dad. So that's kind of how they make that change from bad to good regarding the Avengers in general.
Hmm.
And they end up kicking butt.
Yeah.
And you get to really see Wanda using her powers in this movie versus all of these robots. It's so cool. And it's even more heartbreaking when Pietro dies
Hmm.
because she can sense that he's dead in the movie. When he does die, you can see that she just loses it.
Yeah.
And I think this is a really big, I guess, omen type thing about how really emotionally unstable she is.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because we see that throughout the entirety of her in this universe, she is not extremely stable.
Yeah. But when you think about it, she lost both of her parents
Mm-hmm.
and then her twin. And I don't have twins. I don't, but
Yeah.
I do know twins. And it's like they have a connection.
Yeah.
And for him to be gone then too, it's like, I could see how her whole world just got turned upside down.
And it's even more frustrating for her because she was given these powers that break her mind apart, really. And she's
Yeah.
able to manipulate, and she was never taught how to use it. That's one of the biggest things, is that she was given this power and just left to figure it out on her own.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So there's so much instability regarding her uh, personally and her powers.
Right.
So Vision is created in Age of Ultron. We'll be mentioning Vision later.
Mhm.
And we don't really get to see the relationship between Vision and Wanda grow until Civil War, when Wanda accidentally kills multiple Wakandan humanitarians.
Mhm.
She she's trying to contain an explosion and accidentally kills multiple people, which is basically the creation of what Civil War is about. I mean, obviously, we know the whole thing about Civil War regarding Bucky and uh, Tony Stark's father and all that, but there's also, it really starts out with Wanda accidentally killing all these people and people realizing that the Avengers need to be uh, taking more responsibility and need to be better contained.
Right. 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 Yeah.
And we can see how much this affects Wanda because, she's confined to stay at Stark Tower at this point. She's
Mhm.
required to be there. And it's really sweet because you can see that, Wanda's trying, Vision's trying to cheer her up, and you can see that relationship between them growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that when he makes her like the food, like the
Yeah,
extra food and stuff? Yeah.
the paprika.
Yes. Yes.
And he's like, well, in all fairness, I've never actually eaten anything before, so but it's very sweet, and, it shows that there's a true relationship that has grown between them, between, him being created and now.
Mhm.
Obviously, they are against each other in Civil War. Vision is on Tony's side, Wanda is on Steve's.
Yeah.
Oh, that was at the, Avengers Upstate. Okay, so the Avengers Upstate base, not the tower.
Okay.
So at the end of Civil War, she is imprisoned, which, again, trauma for her, being trapped in her own mind at this point, and she is broken out of prison by Steve Rogers. So after that, the next time we see Wanda and Vision is in the beginning of Infinity War, when we see that they have been living in solitude together in Edinburgh. I don't know how to pronounce things.
Edinburgh? I don't know where they were. They were
Yeah.
overseas, right?
Yeah. And you see that they have, they are happy together, and it is ruined when she basically has to kill him at the end of the movie. Which, again, trauma for her.
Yeah.
Someone who was given powers by the Mind Stone is the only one actually capable of destroying the Mind Stone. And obviously, they were trying their best to take the Mind Stone out of Vision, because in actuality, Vision could survive without the Mind Stone if they properly retrieved it.
Except didn't he get involved in there? I'm trying to remember back.
Well, they didn't have enough time to do it.
Okay.
They didn't have enough time to take out the Mind Stone, so Wanda had to destroy it.
Okay.
So she ends up actually killing her husband. And then Thanos says, reverse, and goes back in time and rips it out of his head. So Vision technically has died twice.
My goodness.
And by the end of the movie, she's cradling his dead body, and she blips. She gets dusted, and she's dead.
Yeah.
Which, it's devastating.
Yeah.
Disinfinity said, Wanda definitely had the hardest journey, and it all led up to finally snapping and creating West. Honestly, that's why Hayward annoys the crap out of me, because she has been through so much, and she's just trying to be happy, and she's not going about it in the right way.
Right.
All they want is her dead, and that's just making it worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So we see Wanda again at the very end of Endgame, where she is brought back by Bruce Banner's snap of the Infinity Stones, and Vision's still dead. It's not like she can have her husband back now.
Right. Yeah, it's not like they could snap him back, which is kind of a bummer.
The same thing with Natasha. They can't get they can't get Black Widow back.
Right.
I almost said Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh.
Hala's sister was removing the stone, trying to keep Vision alive. Wonder how they were going to try and... I don't remember exactly what they said that they were going to do there. But Shuri was definitely capable of doing that. Shuri is one of the smartest, technically the smartest person in the MCU as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's technically smarter than Tony, even when he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes back. She beats the crap out of Thanos. She's the only one that's ever made Thanos legitimately scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he says, I have no idea who you are. And then what'd she say? You will.
You will. Yeah. Because he took everything from her. And, he's trying to be all smirk. He's trying to be all like, well, I don't even know who you are. And she's like, you're about to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's amazing.
Yes. I agree.
Hi, gamers. So I think she ends up destroying his sword, Thanos' sword. And Captain Marvel kicked his butt too, yeah. I feel if he hadn't, because the whole thing was that she was the reason that he had to bring out more of his people and kind of just like run away from her because she had the ability to kill him.
Right. Yeah.
And she nearly does it. And I wrote something in my notes that I can't say on stream, but I love her. And then we see 3 weeks later, she steals Vision's body.
Yeah.
Little bit of a low point, I have to admit, but from what we have seen in the amount of episodes of WandaVision that we have gotten, which is the first 6, they were attempting to weaponize Vision's body and turn him into something he never wanted to be.
Yeah.
And Wanda steals him back. Now, maybe she's not doing the best thing, making a whole fake universe, but we do see in WandaVision, Vision is still clearly a conscious person.
Right. Yeah, so, and maybe that's true, Chris. We don't know for sure, but
interesting.
We're assuming. And I wonder, like, so what would they have done with Vision's body? Because where did he got his power from the Mind Stone?
Yep.
So what could they have done? Like, physically, was his body very powerful? I mean,
well, he was, I don't specifically remember that. That's something Dad would be able to explain.
Yeah. I just know, he can fly, like he would fly up and stuff, but what did he
actually powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
So
speaking of Vision, let me know when you want me to show my Funko Pops, but go ahead.
Oh, yes. Oh, you should show them now.
Okay. All right. So we happened to be at Disney. So we're at Magic Kingdom today at the place, and I know I can't remember the name of it, but it's right in Frontierland where you can get magic bands, which I got my WandaVision magic band. Awesome. And then when I went in, I saw they had the Funko Pop that I'm missing. So this is 50s Vision.
Nice.
And I grabbed him because I have Wanda 50s Wanda. I have the Halloween. I have both Halloweens, and I have 70s Wanda. So this is the one I was missing. Then I saw them put out this Chase version of Vision. This one is on eBay for like, I don't know how much, because people are, I mean, this is the one that is rare to get, and they happened to put out 2, and there was a guy standing in front of me. Oh, whoops. He had the Funko Pops too. And I said, oh my gosh, they just put out this chaser, or whatever they call it, a chase. And he said, oh, so he went and grabbed one.
Yeah.
And then Jeff said, we should get another one in case someone else wants it, or we could, give it away as a, whatever, as for drawing, like at the end of WandaVision. And there weren't any left. There were only 2. So I got one, the other guy got one, and they didn't have any more. But I was so excited to get these 2 pops and complete my set. So
yeah, there's also 70s Vision in color that's really awesome that I gave.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, that's the one that I gave Matt for his birthday.
Why didn't I not see? See, that's not on the back of this box.
That's one that's not on there. It's a Hot Topic exclusive, I believe. No, GameStop exclusive.
What?
At GameStop, yeah.
Now I got to get that one. Thanks, Ken's.
So.
Wow.
Disinfinity said he is made from vibranium, and Garrett said Vision is as hard as diamonds, can get ethereal, and can float and walk through walls. Michelle the Quilter, hello.
Okay. And he could do all that without the Mind Stone, or the Mind Stone let him do that? That's what I'm wondering. Like, without the Mind Stone, what would his body be able to do?
I'm not sure. So, Lady Jamer says, since Vision is dead, when he was trying to get out of Westview, and was falling apart, is that because he is dead? So you can look at it as either he can't physically survive outside of Westview or him decay. I think that's what it is. But I think the whole thing of him trying to be sucked back in is because Wanda knows that he can't survive outside of it. So it's trying as hard as it can to suck him back in.
Yeah, and it's breaking him into pieces instead of. Oh, Garrett's sending me the link. Oh gosh, thanks, Garrett.
Yeah, so the 70s in color. I got that one for Matt. So he has 70s Wanda and Vision.
Nice. Yeah, I have 70s Wanda, but no Vision.
Yeah, there are sometimes you have exclusives where like I've seen that there have been like FYE exclusives.
Yeah, I've seen that stuff too. You're right. I just didn't realize that it was, like I've seen other things at Hot Topic, like, Haunted Mansion, or I've seen other Funkos there, but I didn't know they had the WandaVision series. Yeah.
So Dad said the Mind Stone was able to give him the powers. If he did not have the Mind Stone, he would be AI that would need thrusters like the Iron Man suit.
Okay.
So he's still a physical weapon. It's just all of the magical things that he can do are from the Mind Stone.
Okay. Got it.
So I made a note about the way that she dresses. And I think this is like a really interesting thing about Wanda, is that she dresses almost anytime you see her outside of Westview, dark colors, reds, maroons, and black. That's her main color palette.
Yeah.
And, I think it's amazing. I love her color palette because I'm really into that style. I don't know if I would describe it as, emo, gothic, punk, grunge style. I'm not really sure how to describe the way that she dresses.
Well, here's the magic band. So it's like a dark red.
Yeah, so that's about Wanda's color scheme right there.
Yeah, that dark red. I like that. In fact, like I said, they have ears that are like a really dark red like this. They came out with earlier in the year. And I'm thinking, I think I need those ears. So I'm like, they look like the ruby slippers, but anyway. Yeah.
And yeah, Vision is basically Jarvis, not just in the fact that both were voiced by Paul Bettany.
Oh, did he do the voice of Jarvis?
He was Jarvis, yeah.
No way.
So one of the coolest things is that if you look at it, Paul Bettany has been in the MCU the longest.
Wow.
Since he was technically in the very first movie.
Wow. Mind blown.
And since Tony Stark is dead now, he's no longer the longest existing character.
Wow. That's interesting. Oh, Jamie, do they still have the red ears? I don't know. I have to look now. I mean, now that I have this magic band, I want to look for ears, the red ears. So.
Garrett said, buy 3 for 1 free today. Deal at GameStop. I should get paid from them for advertising. LOL, $35 free shipping.
Buy 3? Oh, get 1 free today. Oh my gosh. Do I really need that? Do I need 4?
Yes. Always. You always need Funkos.
We used to have a Hot Topic. I mean, in Pittsburgh, there was one right at our mall. I don't know where there would be a Hot Topic around here anyway to go. So.
Well, we have a Hot Topic and a GameStop and an FYE all at
the GameStop, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, at the mall around where I'm at.
Okay.
Then I have a GameStop that's in my town.
Okay.
Confirmed in the comics, Vision never possesses an Infinity Stone and still had all the powers. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And yes, interesting thing, Paul Bettany was in the first movie of the MCU and the first TV show for the MCU.
Yeah.
First technical TV show for Marvel.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
What's up, Russ?
Hey, Russ.
Candy thinks that I found 70s Vision on Amazon. Nice. I can imagine that's very expensive on there.
Yeah, that's what happened with this 50s one. That's the Chase. It was so expensive on Amazon. I thought, I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
So now I want to go back and watch all the episodes again up till 6.
Oh yeah. I'm excited after we end the series that I'm excited to sit down and just rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And all of the little things that I missed.
Yes, because we'll do a recap week. So yeah.
Just a quick question: was there any mention of Doctor Strange since dealing with with other universes? I didn't mention him at all yet on this stream. I think that's going to be really interesting, seeing that lead up, and I think it'll be really interesting. Because I'm assuming Wanda will be in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Hello, LSU Mom.
Hey, Emily.
So Wanda and Doctor Strange are two such different characters that I'm having a difficult time figuring out exactly what the dynamic will be between the two. Because they are both very serious people. You know, neither one of them are very humorous. I mean, Doctor Strange is humorous in his own type of way where he's still being serious.
Yeah, it's kind of dry. Yeah.
Where Wanda, there's not much humor at all regarding her character. She's not a comedic character in the MCU.
Right. Yes.
Hi, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
I have heard Wanda will be the bad guy in Doctor Strange. Will she?
Oh.
It's likely she could. Depending on the way that WandaVision ends.
Oh, no, don't say that.
She could end up being the villain in Doctor Strange.
No.
I hope not. I hope that doesn't happen because I love her. But looking at her in, you know, the way she's in the comics, she is technically a villain.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want to say it isn't so.
I don't want her to be a villain either. I adore her. I mean,
yeah.
I was waiting to mention this until later, but I have cosplayed as her in the past. I got pictures done with Tina. When her and I met in person for the first time, we did a photo shoot of me with my Wanda costume, and you know, I got that when we all met up in Pittsburgh.
Yep,
which was amazing.
Yeah.
So if you want to see that WandaVision, if you want to see that Wanda cosplay, you can check out the Civil War Nerd Talk on Russ's channel. It was very awesome.
Okay.
And lady, I agree. She is better as a hero.
Yes, I know.
I think that she's just gone in such a direction that I think, if anything, she will become unwillingly a villain.
Right. Right.
I mean,
or if something happens that they end up like, and I don't even know, like taking Vision away completely and then just completely, you know, stripping her of everything she's ever loved, that it would force her to turn that way. That's the only way.
If she loses Vision, Billy, and Tommy,
yes,
that's probably what's going to happen.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
And yeah, she would be an anti-hero. I wouldn't look at her directly as a villain. I would say more anti-hero.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I think she's just such. I can't swear, but she's amazing. So Russ says in the comics she does turn back to the good side. So let's hope. Not all hope is lost for Wanda, Ange.
Yeah, kind of like Darth Vader. She's kind of like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah,
right?
but maybe not in the sense that he dies the moment he becomes good.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Well, yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen. Like that.
I think that happened to Kylo Ren too, didn't it? I mean, really? What's up with that?
Yeah.
Hey, I never actually thought about that. Same thing happened to Kylo Ren.
Arcs.
Wow. Yeah, that happened to Anakin, and it also happened to Kylo Ren.
Mhm.
Hmm. Interesting.
Jeff. Jeff's here.
Jeff's here. Jeff, you have to bring me my phone. How about we can't get the kids into Animal Kingdom tonight
Oh gosh.
because they didn't go with us, to scan into the first park today. They can't park hop, so I figured, oh, we'll be able to get them a pass for later for Animal Kingdom. So I don't know what we're gonna do.
So that's about all that I wrote down in my notes. I thought for the rest of it we can kind of just talk about
Yeah.
the great stuff we love about her. I mean, I love her and Vision. I think their love story is
Thank you.
it's one of the best ones that we're getting in the MCU. I think the MCU does a good job with romance, but I think this is just more of a heartbreaking type of romance.
I agree. We did a stream with Disney Nerd Herders, and we talked about our favorite couples in cinematic history. And
Yep.
one of mine was Wanda and Vision, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that." I'm like,
Yes, it is. They are really one of my favorite couples in the MCU. I mean, there are some other good ones, but I think out of all of them, I mean, Pepper and Tony
Yes,
is a really big one.
yes, I agree.
I
Oh,
don't
they
feel
were
any
calling
of
her Piper yesterday. I'm like, Piper? It wasn't Piper. It was Her name's Pepper.
Yeah. So Pepper and Tony, I feel, is another really good romance that we had, and Thor and Jane, I didn't really care that much about that relationship.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. I still look at her and think Queen Amidala, but that's just me.
That's not Natalie Portman. No, it is. I'm thinking about the girl who played the other girl who was in Star Wars who was the fake queen. I'm thinking about her.
Oh, okay.
Other movies, and they just look so alike. So I always
They do. They do.
I mix them up a lot. So
Yes.
yes, I see Padme a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could not care less about Thor and Jane.
Me, Thor, you, Jane.
I will say I do enjoy Star-Lord and Gamora.
I do too. I do too.
Except I just don't like Star-Lord. I find him to be very annoying.
Do you really?
Yeah. I mean, you look at him compared to Tony Stark, who is like this amazing leader. Peter Quill is just attempting to be somewhat of a leader. And if anything, I feel that Rocket is the true leader of that group.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. So, yes. And where is Gamora? We have to find her.
Can't wait to see what happens to Darcy. She's so cool. Yes.
Yes.
I love Darcy is Matt's favorite character in WandaVision.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach thinks she's annoying. But
I love her.
yeah.
I think she's amazing. She's so funny.
Yeah, I think she's funny too. But yeah, she's hooked onto that Jeep, and that the force is, she's like, the force field's coming. She's like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Like, get me out of here.
I knew the moment they handcuffed her to that Jeep that she was gonna something was gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yes, Movie Maniac, the casting and chemistry between Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Russ says that Star-Lord's cool in the comics. He's just stupid in the movies. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just find him to be stupid and impulsive in the movies because he's part of the reason that Infinity War went the way that it did.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Yeah, that whole thing, it was like, really?
Yeah, a lot of people hated Peter Quill after Infinity War.
Yeah. He was getting like threats and stuff, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
After himself,
Chris Pratt was like, guys, I'm not actually him. Please stop.
I didn't write the script.
He didn't. So.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So what is some stuff that you love about Wanda?
So, I mean, I just like, and I know, like I said, that she's doing some things now she really shouldn't be, but she's had a lot handed to her all of her life. Her parents and her brother taken away, then Vision taken away. So I love her. I love her character. I think she's funny. Of course, like you said, there's really no humor with Scarlet Witch, but in these episodes in WandaVision, she's actually funny.
Mm-hmm.
So just some of the lines, and I don't know. I'm interested to see how it's all going to turn out. Like, was she writing these lines herself, or was somebody else writing them? Because now you see a side to her that you hadn't seen before, right? I mean, yeah, where she's not so serious.
I think it's really interesting the way that we're seeing her in this.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy. I just really, yes, she is in the morally gray area that I enjoy with characters.
Yes, that's what you like.
It's not Wanda, it's a Skrull. Just ask Tracy.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I hear about those Skrulls one more time.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes, I do love characters in the morally gray area. That's why I wasn't always a huge Captain America fan.
Mm-hmm.
He was always the guy who has to do the right thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously Steve is great. I think Captain America is a great character. And, I think he's just really amazing. I've just never really connected with his character.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I guess I like angsty characters.
Mm-hmm.
We get a lot of angst from the morally gray characters.
So do you want to hear? So someone said they feel, and I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's written by somebody else, but
I'm ready to see everybody's reaction to this theory in the chat. I'm very excited to see the reaction to this.
So someone has a strange theory, okay? I have a strange theory. It's far out there, but it could make sense for the MCU. What if Pietro is actually Loki? Okay? Loki, hear me out. Loki can shapeshift, and if he's working for another big bad person, he could be trying to get information out of Wanda. It also matches up to what Paul Bettany said about the massive cameo. I get to work with an actor I've always wanted to work with. So did he say that? I don't know. Somebody said he said that.
What did he say?
I guess it said he could be trying to get information out of one. Okay, it also matches up to what Paul Bettany said in an interview about a massive cameo that happens.
Yeah, there was mention of there's going to be a big cameo. I'm assuming it's going to be at the end of the season.
Okay. And could it be Loki and then they're tying it into his show? I mean, I don't know. I get to work with an actor I've always wanted to work with. He never actually got to work with Tom Hiddleston before because he died at the beginning of Infinity War.
He never had any interaction with Tom Hiddleston.
Okay. And then they never shared a scene together. Also, Tom popped up as a surprise fan question in a Q&A. Loki went after he escaped. So anyway, I don't know. Not to mention he would be entirely unexpected, and it would be an internet-breaking cameo. So
internet would just be completely broken.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, do we think? Yeah. Yeah. So they captured Loki, and then Hayward sent him in as Quicksilver. I mean, who knows? Deadpool. We're guessing Deadpool. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if we'd get a Deadpool tie-in. Deadpool's more X-Men. I will riot if it's Loki. You know what? I will be totally okay with that. Riot all you want.
Can you imagine? Like, even Movie Mania Nick could happen. Loki shapeshifted into Thor and Odin in the films.
He also shapeshifted into Captain America.
And he said, I mean, just look at, although you've seen Quicksilver in the what's the other thing he's in? X-Men. I have never seen him. So his personality does seem very Loki-like, doesn't it? Like, do you think what I'm doing is wrong? No, I think it's awesome, And just the way he said, hey, I'm your brother. You can tell me anything. Like, his personality and the way he behaves is so Loki-like.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I highly doubt it'll happen, but that would be really interesting to tie it in.
Yeah, yeah. So now you have to go back and watch when Quicksilver shows up and think about, hey, could this be Loki behind the scenes?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you think about it, Loki doesn't have any interaction with Pietro, so they say be Pietro, and maybe he just used the wrong face.
Right.
Interesting.
Abby's in here and she's kind of like rolling her eyes. We're talking about as Loki shapeshifted into Quicksilver. So
it could be.
That's a theory that might be.
Isn't that what Loki's about? He like messed up, so they want him to like go back and like fix things that he did wrong or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't that like what Loki is?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Russ, what's Russ saying? I'm all for fan service, but absolutely, oh geez.
I don't think that has anything to do with her character.
Exactly. I mean,
that would have no impact on her character whatsoever.
No, it's like he was just sent in there to do something,
Well, you know what? Not everybody likes your theories too either, Russ. Everybody's got theories. Everybody's got a theory.
Yeah. I don't know. This person came up with that theory, so I don't know if anyone's seen it anywhere else. But
I mean, if I'm just happy I'm not hearing Mephisto's name as much.
Yes.
I'm tired of all the Mephisto theories.
Show everybody your shirt. Loki.
Loves my Loki shirt.
What's he? God of what?
God of mischief.
God of mischief. Okay. Okay. All right. That's him. All right.
Love him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then again, would he if he were shapeshifted into Quicksilver, would he be able to move real quick like that? I mean, would he be able to take on his powers? Quicksilver's powers? I don't know.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they would go so out of nowhere. I think it's going to be someone we expect it to be. My bet's on you got to figure out who Paul Bettany's never worked with.
Right. And it may not even have anything to do with Quicksilver. It may be another cameo.
Yeah, I'm thinking
maybe outside of a shape-shifting Quicksilver.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking something regarding at the end of the season, everyone thinks that Doctor Strange is going to show up.
Maybe.
Technically, I don't think Doctor Strange and Vision never meet.
Okay, well, there you go. That could be another one too. Yes.
Because Doctor Strange is on a totally different planet with Tony Stark and Peter Parker when Vision dies.
Okay, well, there you go.
Interesting.
Yes. Yes.
I am very excited to see what happens at the end of this season with WandaVision. I love Wanda so much. She's such a great character, and I love angsty characters that are just a little bit broken, and I feel like Wanda's a lot broken. So
yeah, I agree. So
what do you got coming up? Hi, William.
So we have, hopefully we're going to head over to Animal Kingdom soon here and probably do like a quick live stream from over there. I guess they were talking about the projections and stuff up on the tree, which we haven't seen in forever. So I think we're going to do that. And then we may be meeting up with someone tomorrow at Disney Springs. I'm not really sure how tomorrow's Fat Tuesday, which is kind of a bummer because they usually have a parade at French Quarter, but of course French Quarter's shut down right now, so they're not going to do anything like that. But and then just our normal stuff, Dream with the Mouse, and then Friday we're going to be at Magic Kingdom. We're going to meet up with Cherie. I don't think she's in the chat right now, but I'm hoping we can meet up with Cherie at some point this weekend. Awesome. So yeah, we're excited about that. So
wish I could be down there. I was missing like crazy earlier today.
What's that? Oh, yeah. We need to get you. I mean, you'll be here soon enough, but it would be nice if we're a little bit sooner. Yeah.
Looking forward to getting Matt down there too, so him and Jeff can frolic together.
Yes. Kenzie, you're going to be riding with me on every ride. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
When we go to ride Big Thunder, it's going to be like, I'm going with Matt. If we go on I'm going with Matt. I'm going with Matt. Like, but you deserve to ride with him too, because he is your boyfriend and you do want to experience it with him.
Well,
so, for the most part, you guys won't be able to do it. You'll be here the first week probably without us. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if they do want to go on rides together.
Yeah.
The second week is fine.
Yes. You get to do the first one.
Yes. Jeff said, "Where is Matt?" And Matt said, "Hi, Jeff."
There he is.
So
That's funny.
yeah, and then Sunday Nerd Talk on Dad's channel.
Yes, it's on your dad's channel. Episode 7, right?
Yes, I'm very excited. I think the thing I'm most excited about is seeing how they're gonna put Darcy into the whole hex thing. That is what I'm most excited about.
What's she gonna be, like a fortune teller or something? Going with
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Scene, right?
Yeah, that would be so. I'm just so excited about Darcy in there because I think she overall is just such a funny character. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. I think so too.
And I'm also looking forward to see who Monica and Jimmy are actually on their way to meet.
Yes.
We do not know yet.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
Good stuff.
So we'll be talking about episode 7 on Sunday on Dad's channel for Nerd Talk. I want you all to keep Pete in your thoughts and your prayers. You know, I know that he's been ninja watching things. So Pete, if you are watching, we love you and we are all thinking about you.
Yes.
I had my little banner thing on the whole time. So we are all thinking about you. And we hope you're feeling good.
Yes, for sure.
So, and then I think Dad's got Not Wasting Time on Thursday. And he's got, I'm just going to put his stuff out there too. Hashtag Pete Strong, hashtag Team Pete. Yep, continued prayers for Pete. Go out of your way, message him, let him know that you're thinking about him. Like I said, I know he ninja watches things, but I think it would mean a lot if he got some messages of love.
I agree.
So, Dad, I believe he's going to be on book club on Tuesday. And then I know Tina goes live on Wednesday for her Wednesday whateverness. Just a lot going on this week. Make sure you are subscribed to Angela Does Our Dream. And thank you guys for being here. It was great talking about Wanda.
Yay.
She's just such a great character. I love her.
She is. I'm gonna try to find some merch. I gotta find some merch.
Yeah, I need more Marvel merch in my life. All I have is this Loki shirt. I need more.
Yes, you need a WandaVision shirt too, right?
Yes. All right. So if you haven't watched all of WandaVision, go catch up on WandaVision. Episode 7 comes out on Friday. Make sure you've watched Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame if you want to know more about Wanda, and Civil War, about Wanda and about her character. What is Wanda?
Oh, here we go again.
So watch those movies so you can get a better grasp of who Wanda is. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. So
yes, thank
we'll
you.
See you in the next stream.
Thanks for having me, Kens.
It's awesome having you on. Bye.